Today we look at another subject that is very important, and this is the cost of hanging on to toxic relationships. And this is a subject that we've been talking about throughout this period of time. So, what are some of the costs of hanging on to toxic relationships? Number one is the loss of self-worth and confidence. Because then what happens here is that you feel like somebody is manipulating your life. You feel like someone is actually controlling your life. You have nothing to give because your life is solely dependent on the person who is controlling you. So many a times when people hang into toxic relationships, the outcome is that person will suffer, and the kind of suffering that a person will be subjected to is loss of self-worth, and at the same time, that person will actually lose confidence because they have to depend on somebody else, to guide them on what to do, to direct what they have to do, and they feel they cannot make decisions for themselves, and somebody has to do it. The second thing that would happen if you chose to hang on to a toxic relationship is what we call the chronic stress, anxiety that may actually crop up, and depression, because then everything is just out of your control and somebody else is taking full charge of your life. You're solely dependent on them. Take, for example, a young girl who has a relationship with an old man, and this old man is taking care of their bills, paying rent for this young girl who is in the university or in a college, and this man is buying them clothes, and everything actually is done by this person. What would happen? That this said person who is controlling the life of this young girl is in a position to cause them a lot of stress, and sometimes even people getting to a point where they become so distressed. The thing that happens is that they experience depression, and anxiety creeps in as well, and so this is very dangerous, and we want to discourage young people from engaging in and getting themselves involved in toxic relationships. If you realize you're in a toxic relationship and you're suffering from anxiety, you're suffering stress, it's too much on your back, you have depression, it is high time that you reached out and somebody will be willing to help you. We are here as Moldeck, willing to help you, to assist you to get off that and be able to live the life of purpose that you're meant to live. The other one is spiritual. You find that you're going to suffer from spiritual manipulation, and sometimes loss of joy. You lose your joy because you are under pressure, and somebody keeps on monitoring you because they are controlling your life. Even in terms of spiritual growth, what happens? You find that you will continue to fall back at all times because you're not growing. Every time you make an attempt to grow spiritually, then this person who controls your life and dictates what you should do, sometimes they really compel you to get involved in acts that are not good. Sometimes they threaten you that if you don't yield to what they want, then it means that you're going to lose the benefits that you get from them. And so what happens is that spiritually you'll not be able to grow well. And of course, many other things. Sometimes it's normalizing dysfunction, where you just say it's okay now for me to live like this, and I'm going to live like this, I have no choice, and you keep doing mistakes, and you tell yourself that it's this the life that I've chosen now, and yet it is very toxic. So you've got to be very careful. So this and many others are some of the consequences that may cause somebody to suffer from any toxic relationship that they find themselves in if they don't break off from it.